Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to calculate your pips in MT5. I'm going to show you the easy way to calculate your pips. So let's take it. You have the Euro USD, and the exchange rate is 1.34592, and you are buying from this exchange rate, meaning you are going to add. Let's take it. It's in you buy in 10 pips. You wanted to take your profit in 10 pips, so it's going to be 1.34592. So when you are buying in 10 pips, then you count after the dot, you count the 4 decimal place, 1 2 3 4. So let's take it as 1 pip, then here will be 1. Let's take it 10 pips, then your 10 will be here. So 4 decimal places where you are counting your pips. So when you are buying maybe Euro USD, your 10 pips will be 1 3 4, and this one you add, so 6 9 2. So that's when you're buying in 10 pips. You wanted to take your profit in 10 pips, meaning a 10 pip you're going to take from this end. So that's how you take your profit in 10 pips. So if this one from 5.9 it goes to 6.0, meaning it has gone to 1 pip. If it's 6.1, then meaning 2 pips from this exchange rate. And if you are selling and you wanted to take your profit from 10 pips, so if you are selling 10 pips will be, as the buy was plus, the sell will be minus 10 pips. So minus 10 pips, this one will be, so you subtract 10 pips from the 4 decimal place. So this one will be 9 4 4 3 1. So when you are selling this minus 10 pips, so if this one moves from 5 8 is 1 pip, 5 7 2 pips. So if 10 pips, then you have to, after the 4 decimal place, you subtract minus 10. So the total is going to be 1.34492. That's minus 4 pips. So in a nutshell, when you are buying to be plus from 4 decimal place plus, and when you are selling it to be minus maybe 5 pips, 10 pips, then you subtract. So when it comes to the euro, the major pairs, that's so except the, maybe let's take it Canadian dollar or any of the pair with the JPY. How to calculate the JPY or Japanese yen is different. So let me show you that one. So all the pairs, that's how to calculate. The first one is how to calculate, and to calculate all the pairs with the Japanese yen in simple, I'm going to show you how to do that. So when you are buying, and maybe you want 10 pips from any of the pairs with the Japanese yen, for this one, as this one was in 4 decimal place, this one is going to be just 2, or you move it back 1 2. So when you move it back 1 2, then you can count the 4 decimal place from here, 1 2 3 4. So it's going to be, so let's take it, you are buying from this exchange rate, and you want 10 pip. 10 pip will be from here. So when you count, you move this one minus backwards 2, then you can count the 4 decimal place, or after the dot you can count 2 decimal place. That's from here. So if this one moved from 20 to 21 is 1 pip, 22 2 pips. So to calculate 10 pips and you are buying, so that will be plus. So here will be 3 10 pips, and to sell is going to be minus 10 pips, so to sell that's going to be minus 10 pips. So let's calculate. So minus is going to be that one to calculate from here. So if this one move from maybe dot 20 to dot 19, that's minus 1 pip. So that one you subtract minus, so here this minus 1 will be 1, then 2 5 1. So this one will be minus, wise when you buy it will be plus 10 pips, or you can't start counting one after the other. So let me show you from the red chart as well. So let me go to my MT5. So let's take it, the current price is 1.0423. Let's use the 23. So the 23 plus 10 pip would be 0.0433. Plus 0.4233. So let's take it, it was from 0.0423. So in 10 pips will be from here to here, and that's 233. So you can also calculate in this form. When you choose this 2, then you can calculate, and to get your 10 pips in point, in point 2 is 100 points, 100 points from the current rates. So to buy and you want your 10 pips, means it's going to increase from here to here, that's the 10 pips. And when you are selling, to get your 10 pips, let's say the current price is .24, and you want to sell minus 10 and take your profit at 10 pips, it will be 0.04, that's 14 if you are buying, if you are selling from 1.0224, then to be from 0.0414. So when you are selling, it goes down, so it will be minus, but when you are buying, it goes up, plus. So if you are using your these two to calculate, then you can calculate your 100 point is 10 pips. So when you get to 100 per minute is 10 pips. So from the current price down is minus, and from the current price up is plus, then you can get your pips. Or to all the pairs that has Japanese yen, the calculation is different. Let me use different pair. So this one, Japanese yen, okay, there it goes. So this one, the calculation will start from after the decimal place, that's 0. The current price is 81. So if the current price is 81 and you are buying, 10 pips will be 981. So the 10 pips will be 9. Now it's at, let's take it 83.78. So it will be 83.88. So that's the 10 pips. So your 10 pips, and that's also the 100 points. So if you are selling as well, your 10 pips is supposed to come down. If you are selling your 10 pips, that's like 80, so 83.800. So when you are selling 800, that will be 700 to be your 10 pips. 700 will be somewhere here. So when you calculate your 0.2, it's supposed to be 100 points. So you position so that you get your 100 point. That is your, so 100 point will be somewhere here. So the same thing from the pair that has the Japanese yen. So you add when you are buying to get your pay after the decimal place dot, then you count to decimal when you are using the Japanese yen, the pairs, and minus when it's going down. That's when you are selling to calculate your pips. So that's how to calculate your pips. Next time I'm going to bring the major pairs and the pairs to trade. That's going to help you. Thank you very much. See you another time. Make sure you remember to subscribe so that I bring you more of updates and also tutorials. Thank you. See you another time. Bye bye.